Hi guys, Jared O'Neill here, Castle Decorating. Um, Today I am doing a barbecue house, the exterior of it, and as you can see, it's two colours, uh, box tree, crown box tree, and this here is Old English white. So I'm picking it out two colours. I done this 4 years ago, and so it actually looks quite well, even for 4 years was the last time it was done. I'm using Sontax flexible primer undercoat, oil based, and then a coat of flexible Sontax flexible eggshell. And again, the flexible undercoat has a sheen on it, so see with the eggshell, you only need to put one coat of eggshell. Normally, if it's a flat undercoat, you better putting two coats of eggshell, but the Sontax has a sheen on it. And so the front of it here, as you can see, is you can see where all the cream's picked out, and the corners there, the wee middle section, there's a wee bit of work on in it. And I would just bring the camera around here and let you have a wee look. As you can see, there's wee windows at each side of it there, and I'll go around here, there also. And it's very nice, I have to say. The colours are lovely, and this is 10-year-old, this barbecue house. So this the last time I done it was 4 years ago, and then when it was new, I done it again. I think it was about 5 or 6 years. When it was new, obviously it was all bare wood. I had to treat all the nuts and then prime it, and with just basically a white wood primer after it was knotted, and then the Sontax flexible primer undercoat and the eggshell. But then, so this is the third time it's been done in 10 years, and as you can see, it's not flaking in any shape or form, and it just goes back to what I say: preparation pays off. And if you buy quality paint, use quality brushes, you can't go too far wrong. So I've got the front of it. Basically, what I've done was I cleaned it all down. So if you have, if you're doing anything like this, clean it down. You can use hot soapy water even, and then dry it off, that's what I would use, bucket of hot soapy water. Wash it all down, let it dry. Fine sand pad, which I use this here, it's 180 grade, just wee sand pads. Give it a wee light sand. I've done it before, so there's a nice finish on it. It's just a wee light sand, and then ready for another undercoat. So what I'll do is I'll do a wee bit of undercoat here for you, and I'll do a wee section in the corner here and let you see how this goes on. Let's see, there we go. I have two brushes here. They're two party brushes. Okay, I have a party angle brush, which is handy for all the awkward areas, and a 1.5 inch party. And again, as I say, always use good brushes. You get a nice smooth finish. And I'll just set this, bring it over here, and do this wee side panel over here. Let you have a wee look at it. So what I'm going to do is I'll do this wee side panel here for you, and let you see how this goes on after 4 years. As I say, whenever you do it properly from the start, it does make a big difference. So just bring that over there. Okay, you can see at the bottom here, I have these two panels done here, okay, and I'll bring these up. I'll do this wee section here for you. So basically, after you clean it all down, a light sand, put one coat of the primer undercoat on, and then when that dries, another wee light coat of, or another wee light sand, and then another coat of the finish flexible eggshell. Now the cream, the Old English white, do the green first, get it finished, and then go around. I'll have to undercoat all this here again. It's all been sanded and cleaned down already, and put a coat of a white primer undercoat. Again, the Sontax flexible primer undercoat. A white one is okay for this light cream, and then one coat of the flexible Old English white eggshell. So there you go. And as you can see, the paint has faded a bit. Now the undercoat is a wee bit lighter as well. But as you can see, it's going on. The wood's, again, as I say, I've done this from it was new. And as you can see, very, very little of it. There was very little flaking of paint on it. You know, and I'd say it does take a lot of abuse for the sun and rain and cold weather here. And, you know, so it just goes to show that, you know, you buy good paint, it does work. There we go. And just lay it off, you know, and when you're doing a job like this here, just do it in sections, you know. You know, I'll do this wee section first, then I'll do the door and frame, and then there's another wee section on the left hand side. So I'll be the front of it done, and then what I'll do is I'll go around. I think there's 7 sides, it's all angled. And it's a lovely, they're a great job. You know, you get your wee barbecue inside, you can bring people around, have a few drinks and whatever, but I say it is a good job now, you know. But the customer wanted these colours, you know, and she does look after it. I think it was £10,000 for this here barbecue house, you know. But anyway, there we go. You can see the difference there in the two colours. And again, this undercoat here, you know, I don't, you know, very rarely I thin paint down, you know, unless it's really thick and pulley, but, you know, you take the goodness out of it, you know. A lot of painters are, put a lot of weak spirits in it to make it go on quicker. But my opinion is you're just taking the goodness out of the paint, you know. Especially, you know, I mean, this is flowing on really smooth, covered well. And as I say, one coat of undercoat on it, it's perfect, you know. And there's a wee bit of sunshine coming out, which is even better. And as you can see, it doesn't take too long to do those wee panels there, you know. Say when it's been done properly the first time, you know, just goes on very smooth and flows over the old surface pretty quickly. There we go. So you can see there are 4 more of these wee pieces of wood here to do. Keep again, if you're doing anything like this, you know, if you have to pick colours out, try to avoid hitting the cream, you know, or dark colour, because sometimes then you have to give it a couple of coats to cover the dark colour, you know. So as you can see, I'm not really touching that. And then once you undercoat it, it'll be a lot easier. Again, just cut it in, get a nice straight edge on it. But again, like I say, before you do any painting on this, you know, especially exterior, you know, make sure you wash everything down, because it does get, you know, full of dust and webs and moss and stuff like that. So it's important to clean it all down, you know. And there we go. So you can see the difference there. The undercoat is a wee bit lighter, and then when I'm putting, I'll do another short video when I'm doing the finish coat. And let you see again another video where I'm doing the cream, and let you see it all finished. There you go. But there is a wee bit of work in this here, you know. So you've 6 or 7 sides of it. You've all those wee windows that are picked out in the old English white. Yeah, and say it's all to be cleaned down, sanded, and 2 coats. So you need a wee bit of patience with the work on this one. But again, when it's done and it's finished, it looks fantastic. And I do think these two colours are very nice. The green and cream go very well together anyway, you know. There we go. Say, just make sure there's no brush marks, lay it off nice and light. That's again the benefits of using a good brush, you know. And if you're planning on doing work like this yourself, invest some good brushes. So as you can see, it didn't take long doing that wee side section there. The next section, as I say, is the door in the middle, and then there's another one of these sides just over here. There we go. That's it. So you can see that side there, you know. And as I say, then the next section is this door here, the green, and then the far section there. And then I'll move around to the side, you know. So there you go. Anyway, if there's any questions, or anything you're not sure about paint, ways, preparation, anything like that, sure, by all means send me a message. Okay, thanks a lot now, bye.